Hey y'all, so my name is Anna Richardson and I'm part of Lainey's group, I guess, for my senior project. And we're working on creating a branding package for a festival called Hattie's Gal Fest, which is, as we've mentioned, an all-women's festival that we're just kind of doing mock-up branding for. We're not actually gonna throw the whole thing. But this semester we're focusing a lot heavier on the design portion of this project, and so our one sheet and our reflection about it kind of all focused around the design portion of things, I guess. So this week, Lainey and I actually kind of started putting our ideas on paper and on screen, and each week we're kind of trying to build off our progress so we can continue to stay motivated and see how all the pieces come into play. And so on our timeline, obviously that's reflected. And so each week we'll have a different goal. And we purposely set it up to be on a weekly basis so that we could meet as a team and kind of keep ourselves on track by holding each other accountable and coming to each other with our ideas and everything we've been working on that past week. So this week, Kim kind of gave us a kick in the pants. Kim is our advisor. And so we both started creating a little one sheet, I guess, for ourselves with all of the colors that we're wanting to use and the different elements that maybe will come into play and fonts and those sort of things. So it's been really fun getting to actually start looking into the nitty-gritty of things. As I mentioned, we did meet with Kim last week and we built into our one sheet and our schedule meetings with her about once every 2 to 3 weeks. It'll probably be more often, but she's just a great resource in helping keep us on track and troubleshooting and all those things. So I anticipate meeting with her more than that, but that was just, to make sure we had our bases covered, I guess. Also reflected in the one sheet is the fact that Lainey and I each have individual portions for our project, and so we each intend to work on these portions on our own. So Lainey's portion is tailored more towards her interest in PR and my portion is tailored more towards my interest in marketing. And so last semester, during my research for all this class, I actually found a source that detailed the rebranding of Celestial Teas, and it gave really good insight into how the market research was conducted, and what traits of the target market that they used to translate into design and all that stuff. And obviously I don't have a complete demographic profile of our target market, but I am using this article as an example and a guide to kind of create my own target profile. So I don't have the research to back it up, but I do want to create design that's congruent with a consumer who would be interested in the festival. So obviously for a women's festival, we're not going to be choosing Axe body spray as our sponsor, things like that. And so I want to really dive into seeing who would be a good sponsor, maybe looking at SWOT, which is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So looking at competition around and how we might differentiate this festival if we were to actually throw it. And all of these things that I'm kind of talking about are going to be put into a business plan. And so while Lainey's doing her own thing, creating her mini magazine and doing more design work, I'm actually going to be drawing up a list of, just business plan type things. So, how we would get money, where that money would be allocated to, and just really the specific reasons of why we chose certain designs. So for example, right now we're looking into a lot of witchy elements, which is obviously very congruent with our target market of females who are maybe into the alternative scene, that sort of thing. So these are just some overviews of the ideas and the directions we're headed. Hopefully I will figure out in iMovie how to put in a picture of what I've been working on, but I have been working on my little one sheet for Kim today, and I'm just feeling really inspired to get started and take the ideas that I already have on paper and run with them, and then also really crack down on the business plan that I'm creating and hopefully getting all of that sorted out. So I can't wait to see how our project develops, and I hope that y'all are having just as much fun with y'all's projects.